guys, welcome to Cooking with the Spice Gal. Today for lunch we are going to be making a taco salad. Kind of. We're going to use lettuce, which I've already pre-cut up. I pre-cut up all this stuff so you guys didn't have to watch me cut it all up. I've got cut up avocado, onions, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, which I am going to cut up here in a minute because I apparently forgot before I started this video. Paco's Tacos by the Spice Gal. And I've got 96.4 ground beef ready to go. 6 ounces of that, and I've actually pre-measured out my veggies. I'm going to use Organic Nancy's cultured sour cream. That's what I like to use. And Green Mountain Gringo roasted garlic medium salsa. So I'll bring these up here so you can kind of see these a little better. Sorry. That's what I'm using. Anyway, so the first thing I want to do is get my meat in my pan. So I'm going to throw that in there. Ooh, yep. Okay, and I've measured out my onions and bell peppers, and I'm going to put in there with that meat to cook. Okay, and then what you want to do, and I'm going to do this in front of you guys because people always ask me how much do you use. I over season everything. But, so, I've got that in here. I just shake, shake, shake all over it till it's kind of coated. And then I'm going to put a little water in this pan because if I don't have to cook with butter or oil, but I can still get the same kind of flavor, I'm always going to use water. So I'm going to throw just a touch of water in there and get this cooking on the stove. All right, we'll keep checking on that. But what you want to do, you want to start with the base to your salad. All right, and I'm going to cut up these cherry tomatoes, throw those in there. I love to do this for lunch because it's easy, quick, just takes a few minutes to kind of cook behind me there. I throw it all in, and with the sour cream and the salsa and the flavor of the Paco's Tacos, this makes one of the best taco salads I've probably ever had. The reason being, when you put the hot ingredients in here with the salad, it kind of helps melt that sour cream, and the sour cream becomes, and the salsa, it kind of becomes like a dressing over your salad. You'll see this in a minute when I mix it all in. It might not be pretty, and that's the thing about food. Sometimes when you're cooking, it might not be pretty, but as long as it tastes good, who cares? And the other thing I do want to mention is, I'm not a chef. I'm just a mum that cooks in the kitchen for her family or for myself because no one else is home right now. So, you know, I don't always do things the right way, or you might see me cutting things and think, oh, that's not how a chef would do it. Well, I'm not a chef, so I'm just going to do it how I do it. And, you know, I think so many people get intimidated in kitchens and intimidated about cooking because there's all these people saying, this is how you should do it. This is how, you can do it however you want. If it doesn't work out, well, tomorrow's meal will be better, right? But I actually have had this, I had this yesterday for lunch. I become a creature of habit if I allow myself. So it's kind of good that I make videos because it makes me kind of get out of my comfort zone. I think tonight we're going to be making gluten-free quiche with a paleo crust. We'll post that video when we make that too. Alright, so I'm going to throw that in there. I'm done with these. I just wanted to kind of show you how I store everything in my refrigerator. I have these neat little store them, and they stack beautifully. So at the start of every week, I prep my veggies so that I don't have to cut up every single meal's veggies because we cook a lot at home, guys, like a ton. I'm going to mix in that avocado. Ooh, and I apparently need to. Alright. So, okay. Mix that in. Now, here's where I do like to use a bit of pink salt and pepper, even though I'm using that Paco's Tacos seasoning. This I want on my lettuce and my avocado. So shake a bit of black pepper on there. And some of this pink salt. Okay, so you can kind of see right there. I don't know if you can, but we're just going to mix all that through in a minute. This is for last. All right. So we've got this meat browning, and these will all saute in that little bit of water. Again, you could do this in butter or ghee or oil if you like, a little olive oil. I just don't like to add all that if I don't have to, and I can still get the same flavor. Now at this point I might even add a little more Paco's Tacos. Like I said, I over-season everything, so I'm just going to add a bit more of that. Shake, shake, shake. I don't ever measure it out, I just kind of coat my meat in it, and then when I feel like it needs a little bit of extra, I'll taste it if I want to, or I'll just kind of throw it on there. You can't really add too much of the Paco's Tacos. I've never have before. I'll let you see it's all done, and those bell peppers and onions are all nice and sauteed. Ready to go. So all I do is I tip this in the salad. I know this seems so easy, but seriously people, the amount of messages I get that people just don't even know where to start in the kitchen, just throw it in there. That's all you gotta do, nothing fancy. All right, get it in there, throw it all. All right. And we are done with that. Okay, so I've got it in there. You can either now kind of mix it through, which is what I do. Mix it through that whole salad. And this makes a gigantic salad. You can split it up for 2 meals, or if you like me, you could probably eat the whole thing because you haven't had breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to use that sour cream, about 2 tablespoons of that sour cream. Yep. Throw that in there. You can add cheese if you like to. I'm not going to today, but all you need to do is add some shredded cheese. That goes great. And then this Green Mountain Gringo, I just kind of spoon it in however much I kind of feel. A little bit of that. So as you can kind of see it on top there. Now we're going to mix it through so it kind of makes a coating, like almost like a sauce. As soon as it hits that hot meat, that sour cream kind of starts to melt. This looks gross. It looks gross. I don't know how to make this look good on a plate. I'm going to try. But you can kind of see how once you start to mix that sour cream in, it coats the lettuce, coats everything. But this is delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. Oh, and you can't even see my face, sorry. So anyway, this is my lunch today. And I'm telling you, healthy, good for you, getting all your veggies, your avocado, your meat, protein, everything ready to go for lunch. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, just post in the comments and I'll answer them. But that's lunch. Have a great day.